Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Cooking with Joe. And today we are making a spicy chorizo feta flatbread thing. And look, I'm hands-free! Ah! I got a ridiculous rig on my head right now to hold the camera. I would show a reflection of it, but honestly it's not angled high enough to do so. So, we got all our ingredients. Got our chorizo, our feta, some tomato sauce, spinach because I don't have any arugula, our pitas, and we're gonna dice up the onion, throw it in the pan really quick, and let that saute for about 10 minutes, give or take. Then, oven's already preheating to 445. Once that's done, we'll take all the ingredients, toss them on top of the pita bread, and cook up our pizzas. It's not a complicated recipe. Honestly, the dicing is the hardest part because I don't know whether to look through the camera lens or over it, and I really don't feel like losing the tip of one of my fingers today. It would be an inauspicious start to the end of my weekend. But, all that said, boom, onion diced in terribly uneven chunks. We're just going to toss it in the pan here and let that saute for honestly about 10 minutes. This takes longer to do than it does to cook the pizza. So we'll check back with that in 10. Alright, so while that continues to saute, we're going to just get started on the pizzas. This is just regular tomato pasta sauce. Just going to put some on the pitas, spread it out. Nice and easy. I must say, this is so much easier when I have both hands free to do things. I should have done this a long time ago. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll get an actual setup. Now what I like to do, I got this shaky cam pizza pasta magic. I'll just sprinkle that on there, give it a bit more of that pizza flavor. And we continue to wait for these guys to saute, caramelize, brown, whatever cooking verb you want to use to describe what the onions are doing. So we're going to keep working with these and eventually build ourselves a couple of pizzas. Alright, the onions are getting closer to done, so we're going to toss in our chorizo now. Had you been using a regular weak chorizo, you would toss it in here with the onions from the start. But because this chorizo is basically already cooked and just needs to be warmed up, good stuff, we can wait on tossing it in towards the end here and just stir it in with the onion, heat it up a bit before we toss it onto our pita breads. We'll be doing that here in a moment. Okay, so that was maybe a minute of heating up the chorizo. Now we're going to take all this and dump it onto our flatbreads here. Make a little bit of a mess, but not too much. Just enough of a mess to prove that you were cooking. Flatten that out a bit. And now we're going to top it with our spinach and our feta. So, if the vegetables are on top, is that Chicago style pizza? Detroit? It's not a deep dish. I don't know. Is it an upside down pizza? I have no idea. Maybe I should have done the spinach first. But now the ingredients will be a surprise to anyone else that tries it. Alright, so feta. I don't know why my feta is oddly cubed, but it is. So cubed and crumbled. Very odd. We're going to take the feta, put it on here. Pardon the shaky cam again. Break that up a bit. Don't need too much feta. The flavor is going to come from everything else. Cheese is just a nice bonus. Alright, now that's all done. We are going to toss this in the oven for like 5 minutes because of how high the temperature is. And then pull it back out and give it a look. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Let's see what we're looking at. I could use a little bit more time. The cheese isn't melty enough and my pitas are not crispy enough. So we're going to give that, 3 more minutes and then chuck again. Alright, let's take a look at the finished product here. trying to get myself a little steam. Ooh, those look yummy. That one looks yummier than that one. Yeah, definitely. So, there you have it. Some nice chorizo and feta flatbread pizzas. Give it a shot. Let me guys know what you think.